Hello students, welcome you all in your online classroom. Students, today's our topic is imperialism. Imperialism is the second part of our chapter Industrial Revolution and the Imperialism. In the previous two videos, I discussed with you the meaning, the causes, the impact of the Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution means the transformation of the production method from the handmade to the machine made goods. And the major result of the industrial revolution was the imperialism. Because during the industrial revolution, the demand of two things increased. And the things were, first of all, cheap raw material. Second is market for finished goods. So in the European countries who were the industrialized countries, two demands were increased. First of all, they needed the cheap raw material for their industries. Secondly, they wanted the market to sell their finished products. Why they needed the cheap raw material? Firstly, we will discuss point A. Let's see. As supply decreases according to the law of supply, as supply decreases, price increases. Students, we will take an example of the onions. You know it very well. Sometimes onion rate goes to 60, even 100 rupees per kg from the 20 rupees per kg. Why that thing happen? Because the supply of the onion decreases at that time. So if the supply of a thing decreases, the prices of that thing increases. So in the same manner, in the European countries, the supply of raw material was decreases at that time. Why it was decreases? Because there were a lot of industries were set up at that time in the European countries, and all of them demanded the raw material, and then but it was in the limited quantity. So the supply of the raw material decreases and the price increases. Secondly, point B, market for the finished products. Second law is of the supply is, as supply increases, प्राइस डिक्रीजेस. जब सप्लाई इंक्रीज हो जाएगी उसके प्राइस डिक्रीज हो जाएंगे. तो इन द सेम मैनर देयर वर ए लॉट ऑफ फैक्ट्रीज, लॉट ऑफ इंडस्ट्रीज, एंड ऑल ऑफ देम इन्वॉल्व इनटू produced a lot of things, and in this way there was a lot of supply of these products in the European countries, and supply increases, the prices of these products were decreases. So basically the raw materials prices were increases in the Europe, and the prices of the finished products were decreases, and in this means the industrialized countries suffered the less profit, suffered from the less profit, because their main motive was to earn a lot of profit. So by these when these things were happen, they were in search of new lands. So they went in the search of new lands to fulfill their these two demands, and then these new lands turned towards imperialism. What is the meaning of imperialism? The policy of extending power of country over another country. तो देखो policy होती है extending power of over the another country by controlled or dismiss its rulers or government. तो एक कंट्री जब दूसरे कंट्री को कंट्रोल में करती है, वहाँ के रूलर्स को, गवर्नमेंट को डिसमिस कर देती है, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड द imperialism. Then next is the imperialism further resulted in the colonialism. Colonialism, how it was resulted? Because imperialism was involved in the exploiting, when through the imperialism countries exploited the resources of the other countries and they control the territories of the other countries, then it resulted in the colonialism. So in this way imperialism resulted in the colonialism. During the 19th and 20th century, there were the these are the some colonizers who were the powerful countries and who control the other countries, and these are their colonies. Colonizers were Britain, France, Netherlands, Italy, Germany, Spain, Portugal, USA, and the Japan. In the colonies, Asian and African countries were their colonies. Next is the reasons of imperialism. Causes क्या थे imperialism के? First of all, economic reasons. Already I have discussed with you. To meet the demand of cheap raw material and to sell their products, various trading companies like East India Company come to India actually from the Britain, started to trade with Asia, Africa and Latin America. तो जो इनकी ट्रेडिंग कंपनीज थी इन कंट्रीज की, इन colonizers की, they started to trade with the Asia, Africa and the Latin America. Then these companies occupied the land of these countries. So starting से सबसे पहले आए ये ट्रेड करने के लिए. Then slowly they occupied the land of these countries, and main powers were at that time were Dutch, Portuguese, French and British. And these power were always competed with each other. देखो ये उनके साथ नहीं compete कर रहे हैं. They are not competed with the poor countries, with the Asian and African countries. They competed with each other. आपस में भी compete कर रहे हैं to acquire the more and more colonies. So these powers always competed with each other, which led to many wars between them. तो इसके कारण काफी war start होगी. Students, the First World War, the reason, the main cause of the First World War was the imperialism. Main cause of the First World War was the imperialism. So in this way, when these powers wanted to get more and more colonies under them, this led to the wars between them. Second is the exploratory reasons. Now imperial nations and their citizens explore new territories. They wanted to explore the new territories. Why? For the adventure purposes and for the national and personal glory. National and personal glory means because actually at the time it was a belief that a country who have more colonies, that is a powerful nation. So for the adventure purposes and for the national and personal glory, the the imperial nations explore the new territories. Third is the white man's burden. European powers considered the cultural values of beliefs superiors. वो मानते थे कि जो हमारे जो cultural values हैं, beliefs हैं, वो हम सबसे superior है. European powers regarded themselves superior. They looked Asian and African people as inferior. They looked down upon the Asian and African people. So they thought that they could civilize their colonized people. वो मानते थे, जो यूरोपियन पावर्स थी वो मानते थे कि ये हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, हमारी ड्यूटी है इन हमारी जो कॉलोनीज हैं उनके लोगों को सिविलाइज करना. एंड दे रिगार्डेड देयर कॉलोनाइजर्स पीपल एज अ वाइट मैन बर्डन, कि ये हमारे ऊपर बर्डन है, इनको सिविलाइज करना, दिस इज आवर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एंड वी आर इन्फीरियर फ्रॉम देम, and we are superior from them and they are the inferior. Next is the impact. What was the impact of the imperialism? First of all, native people. Native means the people who were the residents of the colonies. So native people lost their independence. Secondly, colonies resources were exploited. तो जो यूरोपियन पावर्स थी उन्होंने इनके रिसोर्सेज को एक्सप्लॉइट करना स्टार्ट कर दिया. द डोमेस्टिक इंडस्ट्रीज वर रूंड. जो कॉलोनीज थी उनकी जो डोमेस्टिक इंडस्ट्रीज थी, उनकी जो खुद की इंडस्ट्रीज थी, खुद की कंट्री में जो इंडस्ट्रीज थी, दे वर गॉन इन लॉस. imperialistic wars resulted in the loss of property and life of the colonies. तो जो उस टाइम पर imperialistic जो वॉर हुई, बताया मैंने अभी आपको, जो ये imperial power थी, they involved in war with each other. तो वॉर हुई कहाँ पर? The war was held at the land of these colonies. तो imperialistic जो वॉर थी, it was resulted in the loss of property and the life of these colonies. High tax rates were imposed on these colonies. It resulted in the poverty, hunger, diseases and the famine. Famine means there was a shortage of food. Last is it is a positive point of the impact. Western ideas of democracy, law, scientific advancement brought ideas of freedom, equality and justice. तो उन्होंने यहाँ पर scientific advancement, scientific technology को introduce किया. Democracy means the rule of the people. It is introduced. Justice, freedom, equality. These ideas were brought. The European powers brought with them. So further, it led to the freedom, various freedom movements in these colonies. तो यहाँ से जो लोग जो थे colonizers, जो colonies की people थे, they when they get the Western ideas of these Western ideas, so they also get aware about their rights and they demanded it. Next is imperialism in India. European powers like Dutch, French, Portuguese, British came to India during the 18th century for study purposes. Students, not only the British came to India, before the British, Dutch, French and Portuguese also came to India. And they settled their various trading centers in India. तो यहाँ पर उनके काफ़ी trading centers थे. Several wars were held between them. तो उनके बीच में काफ़ी war हुई. And at last, British successfully overthrown them out of the India. तो Britishers ने सभी को through the war overthrow them out of the India. And after this, the British rule over the India and exploited the resources of the India. In 1857, a revolt was held against the British by the people of the India. A revolt was held, which was called the First War of Independence. And after this, the company rule, the British East India Company का जो rule था, it was ended. And India came under the British Crown. तो British Crown means in British की जो Parliament थी, British की जो government थी, उसके directly control में आ गया India, and the company rule was ended. And after this, finally, India got independence in the year 1947. So this is all about chapter of today's. Our chapter is completed. Today I discussed the imperialism. Then there is the demand of two things increased: cheap raw material and the market for the finished goods. Then meaning of the imperialism. Then the reasons of the imperialism. First of all, there is the economic reasons. Second is the exploratory reasons. Third is the white man's burden. Then what was the impact of this imperialism? And then last is the imperialism in India. Students, prepare your fair notebook neatly and please study at home, stay at home, be healthy. Have a nice day.